Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to XFW as we kick things off tonight with Raiden Yamashita taking on Tiger Ramirez in our opening match here on XFW Danger Zone.
Making his way to the ring from Kyoto, Japan, weighing in at 214 pounds.
Brian Cena, thank you for liking the stream.
Yamashita.
Welcome everybody to XFW as we get things started here tonight on XFW Danger Zone. Jacobite Games, thank you for liking the stream. That guy in the front row there was pretty damn excited.
And his opponent from Guadalajara,
James Patrick McMahon, thank you for liking the stream.
217 pounds, Tiger Ramirez.
And here comes Tiger Ramirez. Trent Killer Syndicate, like the stream, thank you, TKS. Ramirez and Yamashita are no strangers to one another. These two have met on a number of occasions here in the past. And tonight they will clash in a ranking match for the United States Championship. Here we go, Ramirez taking things off, but Raiden Yamashita cutting him off, countering the dropkick, and landing a splash. Yamashita now taking an early charge. Ooh, and a shot to the midsection. Alyssa Marie Burdick, that's because rights are needed for that song, and we can't afford Kenny Loggins Danger Zone for our programming. Chris Fair, thank you for liking the stream. I would love to have an opportunity to play into the Danger Zone for our Friday night programming, but that would be way too expensive. Ramirez now with a counter of his own, shot to the mid, right to the face. Beautiful spinning heel kick by Tiger Ramirez. Follows through with a super kick right underneath the chin. We've got to cover. Raiden Yamashita, not even a one count, gets that shoulder up, and Ramirez keeps the pressure on. Knife edge chop right across the chest. Raiden Yamashita one time was the youngest XFW champion in our history. Scott Wayne Stevenson, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome. The hatred once again looming in our chat room. Scott, thank you for hitting that like button. Thank you for joining us here tonight at XFW. Raiden Yamashita catches a mid-flight and connects with a backbreaker. Yamashita now in charge, lands a DDT. Devastating maneuver by Raiden Yamashita, who was also the quickest star to ever capture a title here in XFW. 3 months in, Raiden Yamashita captured the Internet Championship here and held on to it for a number of months, and now in pursuit of the United States Championship, the same championship Tiger Ramirez is currently in search of. Look at this. Ramirez holding on to the ropes, but Yamashita. And Ramirez trying to skin the cat, but Raiden saw it coming and lands a drop kick. Yamashita now continuing the onslaught on the outside. Ramirez fires back. And now knife edge chop again from Ramirez. Tosses him inside. Ramirez now on the apron. Ramirez goes high, drop kick right to the snout of Raiden Yamashita. We got a cover like this hook, but again, Yamashita gets that shoulder up. Tiger Ramirez now going for 2 covers. Drop kick countered. Ramirez out of the way. Hurricanrana finds its mark. Raiden now in trouble. Yamashita slowly crawling towards the ropes, having trouble getting back to his feet. Ramirez does not want to give him an opportunity. Bounce him off the ropes into a powerbomb. Oh, the senton crashing down to the chest of Raiden Yamashita. Ramirez looking good tonight. We've got a cover. Kick out again. Raiden Yamashita cannot be kept down tonight. Ramirez pouring everything he's got. Raiden Yamashita now those quick kicks. Puts him up into a brainbuster. Ramirez collapsing on his own spine. Ramirez keeping the pressure on. Working on the arm now of Tiger Ramirez. Up on the top rope. Beautiful springboard arm drag. Sends Tiger Ramirez halfway across the ring. Ramirez lately has been entwined with a battle with the Purple Haze, Rick the Dragon Fletcher. Uh-oh, Ramirez on the outside. Yamashita lining up the shot. Checking his run time. That cameraman must be drunk. There goes Yamashita through the ropes and crashes into Tiger Ramirez. Head first and then blasts him backwards into that barricade. And now into the steel ring post at ringside. Yamashita in a commanding lead. Malik Umar, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW Danger Zone.
4.
Kick to the midsection counter, but an enziguri follows through. Ramirez trying to stave off that attack.
6.
But Raiden Yamashita, quick on his feet, thinking prevailed and lit him up. Picks him up, Ramirez over the back. Ramirez again with a counter, kick to the midsection after calling him a tie-out. Tiger with a scoop slam. Ramirez springing to the top, off the top, and frog splash met with 2 knees from Raiden Yamashita. And now both men lighting each other's chests up with chops. Chops are the worst move in wrestling. Have I ever told you guys that? Chops are absolutely the worst thing in wrestling. I hate chops. Ramirez now back in the driver's seat. Spinning heel kick this time. Connects. Yamashita rolling to the outside now. Ramirez going up top. Is he going to try this? He is. Off the top. Drop kick right to the chest of Raiden Yamashita. Celebrates a little bit at ringside with the crowd.
3.
Yamashita shoves him back inside the ring. Took too much time to celebrate. And now boot to the head by Raiden Yamashita. Flash kick, phenomenal shot there. Low angle. Hurricanrana connects from Tiger Ramirez on the Raiden Yamashita. Cover again. Leg is hooked. And again, the shoulder comes up. To be Ronnie, welcome to XFW. Thank you for joining us on the Twitch platform. Back and forth, neither one of these guys can maintain control for too long. Ramirez just dumping him on the back of his head. Ramirez lining up the shot. Tiger's tail enziguri right across the side of the head. We've got a cover.
2. 3.
That's it. Tiger Ramirez pulls off the victory. What a back and forth match. Neither one of these guys can keep control for long. But Ramirez lands the enziguri and gets the pinfall victory over Raiden Yamashita. What a battle between 2 of XFW's quickest stars. That, folks, was outstanding.
Here is your winner, Tiger Ramirez.
Ramirez gets his hand raised in victory tonight to open up XFW Danger Zone. What a way to kick off our Friday night show. Tiger Ramirez, Raiden Yamashita going hot and heavy, colliding in the middle of the square circle, and Ramirez walking with the victory after hitting the Tiger's tail enziguri. And again, this is the only move in XFW that has been asked by a number of wrestlers to be banned, but we don't ban anything here in XFW. And the hatred says, of course, we'll see his pretty face. This guy keeps invading our chat room, folks, on a number of opportunities. Quite frank, can we get this guy out of here? He's creepy. It's weird. Sorry, folks, I get a little sidetracked when we get unwanted guests from TKWA joining up in our chat room, especially when it's the hatred, folks. Because we're Muhammad. Thank you for liking the stream. I'm losing my concentration because I'm worried what's going on in our chat room. Hopefully we don't wind up with any kind of weird viruses or anything going on. I've heard the hatred gets around a little bit. Anyway, folks, we've got a lot of matches for you tonight, including our main event, Ramon Cruz back inside the arena after canceling last night once she learned the Destroyer was back in action. Ramon Cruz postponed his match from last night to tonight. Will take place in our main event this evening. And we've got a number of high-profile matches coming your way next. And if you're sleeping under a rock and didn't check out our programming last night, XFW Crossfire, the Destroyer was back in action, going toe-to-toe with Biff Wellington. Now, Destroyer targeting Ramon Cruz's on-again, off-again partner, and absolutely laid waste to Biff Wellington last night on XFW Crossfire. Folks, it was brutal. The Destroyer has let everyone know he is back in the ring and let Ramon Cruz on notice he's coming back for the XFW World Heavyweight Championship. So, folks, we know the Destroyer has a rematch clause in his contract. It's only a matter of time before he gets his hands on Ramon Cruz. I'm sure everyone will be looking forward to that as everyone cheers on the Destroyer. But right now, we're going to head back down to ringside for our next contest as XFW Danger Zone continues. And here comes Jaden Sakamoto.
Making her way to the ring from Yamaguchi, Japan, Jaden Sakamoto.
Jaden Sakamoto, an outstanding performer in the women's division and former XFW Women's Champion, making her way down to the ring. Elijah Battle, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW Danger Zone. Sakamoto ready to lead her charge and try to get herself back in the limelight here, back in the number one contendership spot for the XFW Women's Championship. But tonight she takes on this young lady right here. Sophia Lory, the former fashion model, former fashion mogul, her own design of clothing coming out of France, and now turned professional wrestler. And yet, folks, I have talked with this young lady a number of times, and she refuses to tell me where she got her martial arts background. She told me that she can handle herself inside the ring, but she's got some outstanding offense, folks, that you don't learn in the fashion industry unless it really is that much heated in the world of fashion. But this young lady is outstanding, has quickly become one of my favorites in the XFW Women's Division. But tonight she goes head-to-head with Jaden Sakamoto, the former Women's Champion. There's the bell, and we are off. Match number 2 of XFW Danger Zone kicks off, and already Lory with a blue thunderbomb taking down Jaden Sakamoto. Lory is not screwing around tonight. But Sakamoto comes back, single leg drop kick. Chop counter, and Lory lights her up with a brutal right hand into a turtle or DDT. Sophia Lory means business tonight into a brainbuster. Sakamoto in trouble. I don't think Sakamoto was ready for this. I think she came out underestimating Sophia Lory. There's a kick out. Sophia Lory in control. Sakamoto dodging out of the way. I don't know if that was inadvertent or Sakamoto saw that coming. She just kind of casually got out of the way, but follows through with an outstanding neckbreaker. Sakamoto's had a long, storied career here in XFW. Had a very hard time adapting to the United States style of professional wrestling. Nick Clark, thank you for sharing the stream. Mr. Insomniac Gamer himself is in the house. Folks, you've heard me talk about him in the past. Check out Insomniac Gamer. Give him a like and a follow. You will not be disappointed. Mr. Nick Clark, one of my favorite streamers on Facebook Gaming. Check him out, please. As I was saying before, I was distracted by Mr. Clark making his presence known. Jaden Sakamoto had a hell of a time getting any traction under her career in XFW. Ooh, there's a hell of a right hand. But once she did line herself up, she carried herself all the way to the XFW World Heavyweight Championship, the Women's Championship, I should say, and held on to it as so far the most successful Women's Champion we've had here in XFW. Sophia Lory with a nice counter. Lory, there's some of that martial arts background, followed through an It's really a combination from Sophia Lorie that is absolutely outstanding. Lorie now landing some kicks. Sakamoto firing through Lorie with a mule kick right to the top of the head. And now Lorie just pounding away. Brutalizing. Got her up on the back. Look at this. Crucifix into a powerbomb. Again, Sophia Lorie with the innovative offense. And right now dominating the former women's champion. Lorie going to the top rope. Comes off the top right to the middle of the back. Sophia Lorie. We got a cover now on Jaden. Sakamoto gets the shoulder up. Sakamoto now back to her feet. Ooh, but Sophia Lorie continues. The onslaught with a brutal kick right to the midsection. Lorie down on a drop toe hold. Stretching out the face of Jaden Sakamoto. Good Lord. Sakamoto trying to stretch back. Boom! Breaks the handhold and connects with an elbow right to the nose. And a flying forearm now from Sakamoto. Momentum carried her almost into the corner herself. She needs to be careful. Right hand now from Sakamoto. Jumping neckbreaker. Sophia Lorie decimated. Wayne Jaworski, thank you for liking the stream. Only a 2 count. Sakamoto now starting to pour everything she's got as Sophia Lorie continues to outmaneuver the former women's champion. She's got her up again. Blue Thunder Bomb connects for a second time in this contest. Sakamoto though gets back to her feet. Sakamoto herself up and over. Tornado DDT. Sakamoto now trying everything she can to keep down Sophia Lorie. We've seen Sophia in the past few weeks absolutely dominate inside the squared circle. Victory after victory after victory. And now she's got her sights set on the former women's champion. Jaden Sakamoto as the two go back and forth. Almost a stunner there, and Sakamoto saw it coming. Sakamoto sends her careening in the corner, but Sophia Lorie again, explosive counters. And a DDT tilt-a-whirl style. Plants Jaden Sakamoto to the canvas. Up and over the ropes we go. Sakamoto now on the outside. Lorie, oh, again that spinning elbow. Explosive offense. And Lorie now a little bit of a dance move on the outside. Oh, good Lord. Sakamoto's head bouncing off that hard outside arena floor, the concrete floor at ringside. Sophia Lorie relentless tonight. Referee up to a 4 count. These ladies need to get back inside the ring. Sakamoto now tossing Lorie to the outside. Almost into that corner of that barricade. Referee up to a 6 count. Sakamoto inside waiting up to a 7. I don't think Lorie realizes where the count is. Referee up to an 8. Sophia Lorie might be count out here tonight. There's the 9 count. Sakamoto goes outside as Lorie comes in and catches her on the corner. Sakamoto now playing mind games. Lorie was hell-bent on getting back inside and beating the count, and Sakamoto used it to her advantage. Both ladies now back on the outside battling. Todd Warner, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW Danger Zone. Lorie right back on the attack. Collar elbow tie. Sakamoto, crucifix driver on the outside. Sophia Lorie holding on to the back of her head and neck. Todd Warner, thank you for following. Thank you for becoming a new fan here in XFW. Both ladies now back inside the ring. You'd think the title was on the line between these two tonight. Sakamoto again. Oh, back handspring by Sophia Lorie with an elbow. And now she's on the middle rope. Oh, 450 splash from the middle corner rope. Sophia Lorie, devastating offense on Jaden Sakamoto. But Sakamoto again gets that shoulder up. Showing what made her a champion here in XFW. Sakamoto on the drop kick. Well placed. Lorie now on the receiving end. On the defensive mode. Sakamoto picks her up off the ropes. Drops her onto her knee. Now it's Jaden Sakamoto pulling out the innovative offense. Sakamoto with the right hand. And again the jumping neckbreaker. Sakamoto now in control. Taunting Lori, trying to get her back to her feet. Sakamoto looking for an opportunity. Got her on the shoulder. Sakamoto driver connects. Milton, thank you for following. Oh, so close. So close. Jaden Sakamoto hitting the Sakamoto driver. But Sophia Lori getting the shoulder up. A split second away before the referee's hand came down for a 3 count. Both ladies now battling again. Sakamoto up. Crucifix, this time with the cover. And again, Sophia Lori with the shoulder up. What a hellacious battle. Back and forth between these two ladies. Sophia Lori now going to work on the knee after a counter. Sakamoto hits another elbow to the back. DDT again. Sakamoto now with a little bit of a dance move. She might be celebrating a little too early. She needs to keep the pressure on. If she wants to keep... Oh! Sophia Lori. Michael, thank you for liking the stream. Up and over the top rope. This is the 3rd or 4th time these ladies have spilled to the outside arena floor. Lori sends Sakamoto back inside. Sakamoto again with a counter. And again the neck breaker. Sakamoto continuing to focus on the head and neck of Sophia Lori. Ooh, a shot right to the middle of the back by Jaden Sakamoto. Sakamoto now, ooh, a shot to the face. Not a headbutt to fall through. Sakamoto now really laying in the shots. Sakamoto going to the outside. Here comes Jaden. Shotgun drop kick in the side of the head. Good Lord, the impact. Right to the side of the head of Sophia Lori. Boom. 2 boots. Right to the noggin. The crowd down with this is awesome chant. Sakamoto standing tall. She needs to go for the cover. She needs to go for the cover. Now stalking over. Sophia Lori. Gets her over the shoulder again. Sakamoto driver again. William, thank you for liking the stream. That's it. Jaden Sakamoto follows up with a second Sakamoto driver. What the hell is that? What the hell is that? That was the first time I've ever seen that glitch. Somehow, Jaden Sakamoto turned himself into El Yanator. I'm not sure exactly how that took place. But folks, what a match between Jaden Sakamoto and Sophia Lori. Both those young ladies, outstanding in-ring competitors. But again, Sophia Lori looking to get herself into the top tier section here in XFW. Jaden Sakamoto trying to get back to the #1 contendership spot for an opportunity at the XFW Women's Championship. Now, both these ladies are top tier performers here in XFW. Both are very well qualified for that very spot, but it's only a matter of time. We can only have one #1 contender, and we are still scrambling to find that as a number of these ladies continue to have wins and losses over the course of the week. It's becoming very muddled. There's a lot of competitors nipping at each other's heels. Jaime Rubin says, you've now entered the Matrix. Sometimes it's fun to see where WWE 2K20 will go with some of the glitches. And when I first started playing the game, I did not have a lot of glitches. I didn't have that many issues. The occasional game crash is what I get. And right now, normally we're getting 1 per show. But that was new. I have not seen that one in the 4, but hey, what are you going to do? It is what it is. Could have hit the button faster, but you'll have this, folks. But again, I want to thank everyone. Mary Barrett, thank you for joining us all the way out from California. My wife's from California. I want to thank everyone for tuning in tonight to XFW Danger Zone. Again, whether you're on YouTube, whether you're on Twitch, whether you're on Facebook, or whether you're watching directly on Bloodsource6.com, where you can get XFW merchandise like the Easy Money t-shirt I'm wearing right now, or this Maniacal Glee cup, which actually is currently sold out. The Glee cups have all been gone. But folks, again, I thank you for all the support and love here at Bloodsource 6 streaming at XFW Professional Wrestling. Mary Barrett, thank you for hitting that like button. But folks, we're going to head down to ringside for more one-on-one action next as Danger Zone rolls on. And here comes Ultimo Shade. For some reason, the music is stalling. There we go.
The following contest is scheduled
Ultimo
for
Shade
one
making his
fall.
way out to ringside.
Making his way to the ring from Kyoto, Japan. Weighing in at 216 pounds, Ultimo Shade.
Ultimo Shade has had a rocky year in 2020. After being ambushed a number of times by outside sources, set off his track of pursuing the XFW United States Championship that he's still hunting after, looking for an opportunity to face Sean Owens, who has continuously defended the championship at every corner. Tonight is in a ranking match against Jesus Silva. Michael Webster, thank you for liking the stream.
And his opponent from Juarez, Chihuahua, Mexico. Weighing in at 209 pounds, Jesus Silva.
Mary Barrett, sorry to hear you're on lockdown again, but stay home, stay safe. Avoid the Rona at all costs. We'll be happy to try to do all the entertaining we can do here at XFW to keep you guys happy while you're at home. And again, everyone, please stay safe. Please wear your crappy little masks. Even if you don't like them, it's a small price to pay for your health. I want to get a Jesus Silva mask, although it would have to cover the lower piece. You know what? I'm going to get an Ultimo Shade mask and wear that out in public. Well, Derek, considering most of my characters have been inside the My Player mode, Raiden Yamashita started there, it's easy to bring those guys out of that into this. Kick to the shot, Ultimo Shade starting things off heavy with Jesus Silva, still suffering from a minor head injury from his last match a few weeks ago. Ultimo Shade, look at this, Jesus Silva with a nice arm drag. He might have a small head injury, but he has not lost a step inside the ring as he's already overthrown Ultimo Shade and taken him down to the canvas face first. Shade with a nice roll through. Oh, and Shade connects. Jesus Silva charged in, and Ultimo Shade collided him with a knee and a shot to the head. Ultimo Shade has been relentless in his pursuit of the United States Championship. Oh, and again the shot to the face by Shade. Shade up and around, flying head scissors. Takes Jesus Silva over. Silva may have come back to the ring a little too soon. Oh, dodges out of the way. Silva now again into the arm drag. Takes Ultimo Shade over. And a Hurricane Rana again by Jesus Silva, who does not seem to be affected by that head injury as he lays out Ultimo Shade with a phenomenal lariat. Shade with a nice counter, fireman's carry takedown. Shade with an enziguri right to the side of the head. You see Ultimo Shade grasping onto his head. How much of that injury is affecting him? How much is he not letting on? Obviously, it's not affecting his in-ring ability for awesomeness of maneuvers. But as soon as he comes in contact, they're again collapsing. As Ultimo Shade makes contact. Ooh! Ultimo Shade coming down with an even. Jesus Silva getting out of the way. Silva's lucky he dodged that one. That could have some serious impact. As Shade was aiming for the head with that diving knee off the middle rope. That could have been brutal. Oh, Derek Smith, yeah, no, never really thought of using any of those characters in XFW, as XFW is mostly all originals. And as XFW continues to grow, we want to try to avoid using any licensed characters that exist anywhere else, which could prove to be problematic. Much like we change our music to all original copyright-free music. We want to make sure we're using copyright-free characters or characters that XFW and Bloodsport 6 own themselves. So, Ultimo Shade going for a shot. Look at the snapmare by Jesus Silva, countering out of the way of Ultimo Shade and snapping him right over. And now a brainbuster. Ultimo Shade now down again. Jesus Silva has keeping his charge going. Kind of on the way there. Ultimo Shade back to his feet. Oh, and a roundhouse kick again. Right to the top of the head by Ultimo Shade. Shade now taking too much time to celebrate. Finally gets around to the cover. 2. That might have been a 3 count if Shade hadn't wasted too much time celebrating the audience. Jesus Silva with a counter. Oh, Ultimo Shade counters through again. Now goes to the arm. Overhand wrist lock now. Shade dropping him down to one knee. But Jesus Silva again fighting right back. Repeated shots to the midsection. Lawrence Williams, thank you for liking the stream. Hurricanrana now from Jesus Silva. Takes him up and over. Silva now with an Irish whip. Oh, almost taking out poor Mike Ventura. Ultimo Shade again. Oh, and again the knee strike. Connects right to the face of Jesus Silva. Ronald Starr, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome. Shade out the top. Elbow right to the back again. Jesus Silva now in trouble. Ultimo Shade now systematically pulling him apart. Combination of blows now. Again with a shot. Right to, whoa, look at Jesus Silva exploding back to his feet. We've seen that young man use that in the past, but it has come back to haunt him. That's how he sustained the head injury that he's got now. Silva, whoa, I didn't even see where he went. Silva through the ropes with a DDT on the outside. Jesus Silva, too fast here for our cameraman. The crowd on this is awesome, chant. These two tearing the house down tonight. Silva now hits his on the outside. Ultimo Shade bouncing back, goes for the knee strike. Nobody home. Back inside the ring we go. Jesus Silva, Ultimo Shade. Desperation time for both these men as they are spilling everything out on the table tonight. Ultimo Shade again unleashes a combination. It lands a hell of a shot to the knee. Oh! GTS into a German suplex with too close to the ropes. Ultimo Shade now standing over Jesus Silva. Stomp right there on the Magno back. Jesus Silva. Oh my good Lord! What a shot to the face! 2, 3. That's it. Ultimo Shade with a brutal knee strike to the face. Gets the victory over Jesus Silva. What a brutal shot. And there's the roundhouse kick to the top of the head. You gotta wonder how much damage, how much pain was Jesus Silva in. Again, still suffering that minor head injury. And you see Ultimo Shade right here. Boom! Jesus Silva dumped again right in the back of his head, but luckily too close. Right here, folks. Look at this shot. Boom! Right to the eye socket. More impact to the head.
Here is your winner, Ultimo.
And Shade walks away with the victory. Jesus Silva still laying on the outside of the ring. He might be unconscious. We might need to get someone to check on Jesus Silva. Ultimo Shade continuing to climb. Marshall Foskett, thank you for sending stars our way. And the tip jar runneth over. Ultimo Shade victorious over Jesus Silva in a knockdown drag-out battle. And again, folks, Jesus Silva had a minor head injury coming into that match, which proves, Marshall Foskett, thank you for liking this stream as well. It just goes to show you how resilient and how outstanding in the ring. Hey, oh, there goes the tip jar again. How persistent Jesus Silva is when he battles inside the ring. Marshall Foskett, thank you for sharing. But again, guys, an outstanding battle between those two. But Jesus Silva fighting on, continuing the battle. But all the shots to the head he took from Ultimo Shade, who has a tendency to target the head, to target with the kicks and the shots that he uses. So, all right, guys, I got a whole new setup for our music stuff here that goes on. So now I've actually got playlists for all the wrestlers for their entrance music. So I'm trying to keep each guy having their own set of music. And unfortunately, it's not in alphabetical order the way I'd want it to. So it's all kinds of all over the place trying to find out the next guys who are in the match. And I don't think it loaded everyone that I wanted to. But I will get used to our new setup as Bloodsport 6 streaming continues to grow as we get, and your guys' donations help with that. Everyone that adds stars and sends stuff our way, whether you're sending stars or you're right here sending money to our Streamlabs account, you guys help XFW grow. So I want to thank everyone that makes donations to our broadcast, whether it's stars, whether it's donations straight to our dad, or folks that buy t-shirts. Thank you all, guys, for supporting XFW Bloodsport 6. And again, we're going to continue to grow our brand. We literally have just filed for an LLC. So Bloodsport 6 is now an official business, and we look to continue to grow our content both on YouTube, on Twitch, and here on Facebook. You'll see some more content on Facebook that's not XFW. It's still under the Bloodsport 6 brand. So we're going to have more stuff coming your way as, well, the pandemic winds down a little bit, and maybe I can get some time off from my crazy, insane job. We'll see. Right next, folks, we're going to head down to ringside for a rivalry that has been brewing over the past few weeks as Bad Boy Marshall Sweet goes toe-to-toe with Savage Andre Stevens next on XFW Danger Zone. And here comes Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. Whoa, 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 whoa. Andre Stevens coming out on the rampway. Sweet now realizing what's going on. Here we go. Here we go. Andre Stevens attacking Sweet on the rampway. These two have had issues in the past. Stevens had 2 pinfall victories, but cheated Bad Boy Marshall Sweet at XFW Fight Night by using a steel chair. Sweet then had some words for him, accusing him, saying you're supposed to be better and you cheated to beat me. So now these two are in a rematch, and things are starting hot and heavy before the bell has even rung. Stevens set inside the ring. Sweet now in pursuit. Sweet all for a drop kick. Stevens with a knee to the face drops him down to the canvas. And now the combination shots now. Ooh, but Sweet fires right back. And a clothesline. Savage Andre Stevens had a phenomenal start here in XFW. Over the top flip kick to the top of the head by Bad Boy Marshall Sweet, who's a predominant striker here in XFW. And here goes Stevens again in an uppercut, lifting Sweet off his feet with the right hand. Holy hell. But Sweet fires back with an elbow. These two met a few weeks ago, and Savage Andre Stevens got the surprise victory. The two met again at Fight Night, where Bad Boy Marshall Sweet started to dominate the match. And a shot to the face now. And Andre Stevens, learning the ins and outs of professional wrestling, took a cheap shot. Sweet now again firing back. Headbutt close in quarters. Hip toss again. And a follow through another time. A drop kick right to the snout of Stevens. And Stevens rolls to the outside. Sweet with a stomp. 2 feet to the chest. Driving him back down to the canvas with hellacious impact. But Stevens again gets the shoulder up. Sweet now in trouble again. Snapmare from Savage Andre Stevens, who goes to work. Now driving elbows into the shoulder. Stevens, as I said in the past, is a former professional boxer. And there's those right hands again. With Sweet dodging out of the way. Sweet picks him up. Michinoku driver. Sweet with a martial arts background. Andre Stevens, the boxer. 2 very different strategies going at it tonight. Ooh, Sweet on the receiving end of a bulldog from Stevens, who seems to continue to learn different moves and advance his wrestling repertoire inside the ring. Belly button suplex now bringing Sweet back in the hard way. Stevens again now in control. Again the combination's a shot and one right to the head. Again the haymaker shot from Andre Stevens. This young competitor is amazing inside the ring. I won't take that away from him. Sweet sling blade. But Bad Boy Marshall Sweet can turn the match around in the blink of an eye. Stevens, however, turned it around himself and lands a phenomenal power slam, taking Sweet down. Sweet dodges out of the way of that. Sweet now with a shot to the midsection. Combination now for Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. And the Meteora. 2 knees right to the chest. But look at Stevens bouncing back to his feet. Sweet takes him out the knee. Oh! And a knee right to the temple now by Sweet. We've got a cover. Kick out by Andre Stevens. Stevens now with 2 victories over Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. One in a very, very questionable circumstance. Sweet again. Ripcord cutter. Driving down Stevens, face into his shoulder. We got a leg is hooked. Kick out again. Look at the confusion on Bad Boy Marshall Sweet's face, wondering what it's going to take to keep this guy down. He's had trouble with Stevens ever since the 2 came in contact. And again, the martial arts style impact coming from Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. We got to cover again. But Stevens, relentless, gets the shoulder up again, even before a 2 count. What is this guy made of? Sweet again, stomping away. And follows through with a senton. Stevens now laid out. Sweet over the top. Oh, going to the top rope. All the way up high rent district. Stevens starting to get back to his feet. Sweet with a high cross body. Sweet now singling. This is the end. Can he put away Savage Stevens? Blue Thunder Bomb. We've got a cover. 1, 2. Only a 2 count again. Stevens Stevens rolling out of the way. Sweet again with the stomps. Sweet trying everything he can to keep Stevens down. And again the payway kick to the top of the head. Sweet now systematically taking apart Andre Stevens inside the ring. This is very different the last time these 2 met. Stevens was countering everything he could, and a flapjack now. Elbow drop counter, Stevens out of the way. Stevens down with the jab. Follows through the second, right hook. And another shot. And a haymaker left hook that spins Sweet around and cuts off all the momentum. Sweet just spent the time building. And now look at this, raking the eyes with the boot is Andre Stevens. Oh! And a hellacious running kick. Look at the impact from this one, folks. Savage Andre Stevens brutalizing Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. Look at this kick. Boom! Stevens now back in control. Scoop slam. Oh, Sweet up and over the top. Sweet down with a combination. Shot to the knee. And again, that somersault kick right to the top of the head of Stevens. We've got a cover.
1, 2.
Almost again. Almost again. Sweet getting so close. But Stevens continues to get the shoulder up. I'll tell you what, folks. This kid has some outstanding endurance and stamina. Sweet now with an Irish whip. Stevens with a counter. Oh, Sweet going to the air. Drop kick right to the chest. Sweet now back up to his feet. Andre Stevens now seems to be reeling. Sweet with a right hand. Sweet Justice to the back of the head. Sweet Justice connects.
1, 2, 3.
Sweet pulls it off. Sweet gets a little bit of revenge against Andre Stevens. This time, no chair comes into play. As Bad Boy Sweet hits what he calls Sweet Justice. There's the Blue Thunder Bomb earlier on in this contest, when again, Stevens continuously got the shoulder up. Here's another combination from Sweet. Boom! Right to the top of the head, and that was that knockout shot.
Here is
was
your
able
winner,
to take out Andre Stevens.
Sweet.
And Stevens has been notoriously dominant in XFW. But Sweet able to get a victory tonight over Savage Andre Stevens. What a back and forth match between those two. And again, 2 very different styles colliding inside the ring. Savage Andre Stevens, who has been knocking everybody out here in XFW, including Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. But as you saw, if you watched XFW Fight Night, which you can still catch on our YouTube channel, Bad Boy Marshall Sweet started getting the one-up on Savage Andre Stevens, and then Stevens putting a chair inside the ring, getting it placed inside the corner and coming out with a victory. Again, very sketchy circumstances, but let's face it, those are the rules of professional wrestling. But Sweet, that victory did not sit well with Sweet. He's been mouthy about this. Both these guys have had words in the back of the locker room. Which one saying wrestling's better, the other one saying boxing is better. But it's clear Savage Andre Stevens is adapting well to the professional wrestling world. He's increasing his in-ring arsenal. And again, the endurance and stamina that he brought over from professional wrestling is holding up very well. You see him continuously getting the shoulder up. And that states a lot, folks, when you're used to knocking people out waiting for a 10 count, as opposed to covering an opponent and looking for a 3 count. But Savage Andre Stevens is still doing very well here in XFW, but I'm sure this is not the last we're going to see these two guys clash, as they seem to get heated each and every time. Even passing in the hallway, these guys are exchanging words, the stink eye back and forth, and some really nasty glances, as both keep saying which type of fight is better. And again, Stevens said he dominated in boxing. Now he's here to dominate professional wrestling. And so far, he's been keeping up his word and getting victory after victory after victory here in professional wrestling. Right now, folks, we're getting ready to head back down to ringside for more one-on-one action as Lee Bischoff goes head-to-head with Taylor Briggs in a Extreme Rules match next on XFW Danger Zone. And here comes Taylor Briggs.
Is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from Queens, New York, weighing in at 220 pounds, Taylor Briggs.
Taylor Briggs making his way out the ring, the former XFW Tag Team Champion, with his former and longtime partner, JT Wells. The two had a falling out over actually, they won a contest, but Briggs felt JT Wells was stealing the spotlight. The two had words, and what seemed to be a petty argument that you think would blow over turned into something much bigger, and saw the two split up as a team, saw the two feud shortly. And now Taylor Briggs has been doing very, very well for himself in singles competition. So far, has been undefeated with his new look and calling himself the gold standard of professional wrestling. But tonight he clashes with the blue-collar battler. The man has been doing very well for himself in Extreme Rules matches.
Opponent from Hall of
Lee
Fame,
Bischoff.
City, Ohio, weighing in at 240 pounds.
Taylor Briggs. Briggs now charging up the rampway. I don't think this is a wise move for Briggs, and he gets leveled. Briggs gets leveled. Bischoff lately has been showing he excels in these types of matches. And it looked like Taylor Briggs wanted to get an early start here. Briggs now bouncing off the apron. Uh-oh. Bischoff already brandishing a steel chair. And comes down across the top of the back of Taylor Briggs. Briggs dodging out of the way, second one. And a shot now again right on the top of the head. Briggs in trouble already. Bischoff swinging away like he's in the major league. Arm drag now from Bischoff, and Taylor Briggs lands right on top of that ladder. And now the blue-collar battler letting everyone know he's the thinking man when it comes to these matches. Ooh, Briggs connects with the right hand. And sends him into the steel ring post. No disqualification, no count out, as these two will continue to battle until we have a pinfall or submission victory. Bischoff again with that steel chair. Taylor Briggs getting back to his feet, and a shot right across the top of the head again as Bischoff starts laying in heavy shots. And now the kendo stick, from what I understand, Bischoff's favorite weapon, swinging wildly, missing, and Taylor Briggs knocks him down, the clubbing shot to the back of the head. Briggs now tossing him across the arena into that hard concrete floor. Briggs making his way back inside. Briggs, more known for his in-ring abilities, not so much in hardcore matches. Nice counter by Bischoff. Front face lock now by Taylor Briggs. Briggs picks the big man up and dumps him over. Northern Lights suplex, but Turn just dumps him down. Taylor Briggs now looking for someone. Taylor Briggs with a ladder. Taylor Briggs now taking liberties with the Extreme Rules. And here goes Bischoff. Countered by Briggs. Nice shot to the midsection. Irish whip and a big boot right to the snout of Lee Bischoff. Demetrius Joseph, thank you for sending stars our way. Thank you for supporting us here at Blood Source Extreme and XFW. And a scoop slam on top of the ladder. Bischoff now brandishing that big ladder. Goes for a shot. Briggs bouncing off the top of the ropes. Oh, but that one comes into contact. Again, Taylor Briggs not known for his Extreme Rules matches. Bischoff now setting the ladder up in the middle of the ring. Ooh, and Bischoff in trouble. I'm sorry, Briggs in trouble as Bischoff continues to unleash a flurry of damage. What the hell is Bischoff doing? Whoa, 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 what is this? Bischoff on the top rope, both lined up with that ladder. Holy hell! Both men down. Bischoff superplexing Taylor Briggs into the ladder that was set up in the middle of the ring. We got a cover. Somehow, Taylor Briggs gets his shoulders up and is back to his feet. Grabbing a front face lock now on Bischoff. Scoops him up. Wow. Taylor Briggs now again showing off the power, holding up the much heavier Lee Bischoff in the air. Good Lord. All that blood going in the head. Bischoff now back to his feet, takes a ladder to the face. Now from Taylor Briggs, who's starting to accept that this is a hardcore rules match. Bischoff now stuck in the ropes. Briggs gonna help him out. Short arm clothesline. Briggs now in control. Oh, and a hellacious uppercut delivered to Bischoff. Taylor Briggs has slowed this match down. Now to a sleeper hold. Look at this. Back into a rear naked choke by Big Taylor Briggs. Trying to choke out Lee Bischoff, or at least slow down the flow of blood and oxygen to the head. Bischoff with a nice counter. Snaps him over. Bischoff throws a punch. Briggs dodges out of the way. Both men now exchanging shots back and forth. Briggs back in control. Briggs sends him up and over to the outside arena floor again. Briggs now in control. Bischoff back to his feet. Just as I talk about one guy in control, somebody else counters, and a suplex into the steel steps at ringside. Bischoff now celebrating. Good Lord, that was devastating. Bischoff now, pump handle, boom, and drives him onto the back of his knee. The back of the neck of Briggs coming in contact, and now Bischoff with the steps comes down and misses. Both men now fighting over the steel steps at ring time. Bischoff now dodging out of the way and drives him down to the canvas again. These two now trying to tear each other apart. And again, this is the first time I can recall that Taylor Briggs has been inside a hardcore match. Bischoff now with a sledgehammer right into the breadbasket. Briggs dodging out of the way, trying to avoid that at all costs. Bischoff continues to land. Up and over, Bischoff fights through it again, over the top. And Bischoff right back to that sledgehammer. Holy hell! Shot right to the top of the head as Bischoff continues to pour on the damage. Both men now back inside the ring. Bischoff again with that ladder. Bischoff lining it up. The ladder collapsed down. Not getting what he wants. Oh, and a super kick down by Bischoff. Back to that ladder. He's determined to get something going here. Bischoff now bouncing him off. Elbows down to the kidneys of Taylor Briggs. But Briggs continues to show resilience and continue on. Into the ladder we go. Bischoff planning something, picks him up, scoop slam, breaking the ladder in half. And again, Bischoff showing he's smarter in these types of matches. Taylor Briggs struggling to get back to his feet. Bischoff with a stunner. Bischoff lands the stunner.
1, 2, 3.
Bischoff victorious impressively over Taylor Briggs. Folks, that is Taylor Briggs' first loss in singles competition since leaving his partner JT Wells. Look at this right here, folks. Picks him up, drops him right on the back of his head, right across the knee. Bischoff had an answer for almost everything Taylor Briggs threw at him. And again, Taylor Briggs out of his element in an Extreme Rules match situation. And gets the pinfall victory after the stunner.
Winner.
Lee Bischoff victorious tonight on Danger Zone. What a battle between those two. Lee Bischoff continues to impress week in and week out. And again, this man fights. He says for the audience, he says he's an everyday guy. He's not some big flash-in-the-pan wrestler. He's not out there to look like a model or have a perfect physique. He's out there to battle. He's out there to get inside the ring. He's out there to make a statement. And folks, he made a pretty positive one right there. A few weeks ago, Lee Bischoff was victorious in a hardcore match against the Maniacal Glee, which itself is a monumental win to have, as the Maniacal one is very unpredictable inside the ring, very unorthodox, very hard to defend against. But Bischoff diving down deep, getting the pinfall victory over Glee. The two have been battling several times since then. But tonight, Lee Bischoff victorious, and again, Taylor Briggs out of his element. Taylor Briggs has been doing very well in singles competition ever since, again, breaking up the team of 24K, who was possibly one of the hottest tag teams in XFW history. The two seem to have such a simpatico ever since coming in. JT Wells and Taylor Briggs, lifelong friends, coming to XFW as a team, lasting here for over a decade. And now, I guess, as they say, shit happens, folks. But Taylor Briggs has been very successful in his in-ring competition as a singles competitor until this night. Now, JT Wells, still not back in competition after losing to Taylor Briggs, seems to be trying to find himself, maybe reinvent himself, come back. Hopefully we'll see JT Wells back inside the ring sometime in the near future. But up next, folks, we've got tag team action coming your way as the women tag team division takes to the center stage. Now, we just crowned brand new tag team champions for the women's division at XFW Fight Night, as Vicious and Delicious became two-time XFW Tag Team Champions, beating the Queens of New Jersey at Fight Night. But now we've got a ranking match for the championship division as the Syndicate clashes with the Goddesses. Now, these two teams are no strangers to one another. Both teams are outstanding inside the ring. Folks, let's head down to ringside. This match starts right now. What is Vicious and Delicious doing out here? Oh, Jesus! Vicious and Delicious being attacked by the Queens of New Jersey. What are these teams even doing out here? I guess they all came out to watch the matches. The Syndicate and the Goddesses already inside the ring. Now what is going on? Now the Queens of New Jersey up on the ringside. I'm not sure what's going on. They do not belong out here. The Queens of New Jersey on the ramp, on the apron, as the Goddesses and the Syndicate go to work. I'm not sure what Dirty Diane and Paige Richardson think they're doing out here, but they've got the best seats in the house. Akira Shang now flying through the air, taking down Sonya Rossi. Irish whip now by Akira Shang. Back in home territory, tag. In comes Yuri Tanaka. And again, the Queens of New Jersey right on the rampway. Does it look like the Vicious and Delicious wanted to come out and just watch at ringside to see what was going on? Drop kick down the back of the head. by Sonya Rossi. And the Queens of New Jersey still out, still watching what's going on. Vicious and Delicious look like they made their way back to the locker room after assaulted by the Queens. Suplex now by Akira Shank. I'm sorry, Yuri Tanaka. Akira Shank started off this match with a little tip on second now. Urunagi into a backbreaker by Tanaka. Phenomenal shot there. Back elbow now as Yuri Tanaka. This time a side effect. Yuri Tanaka in control. Yuri Tanaka with a right hand to Paige Richardson. I'd like to say unprovoked, but they have no reason to be out here at ringside. Tanaka right back on the offense on Sonya Rossi. Up and down, DDT connects. Phenomenal aerial maneuvers by Yuri Tanaka. But again, the Queens of New Jersey right in their face. I can't believe, I'm kind of shocked that Mike Atura has not told those ladies to get out of here, but he's probably afraid. Dirty Diane Albright is 3 times the size of Mike Atura. Tanaka getting back to her feet. Grabs onto Alexia Fonseca. Hard Irish whip into the turnbuckle. Fonseca collapsing down to the canvas, but rolling right back to her feet. Oh, and a running kick right to the face by Yuri Tanaka connects to Fonseca. Irish over to the turnbuckle. Tag again, in comes Akira Shank. And again, the Queens of New Jersey is hanging out. Double drop kick on the apron. Again, Mike Atura, I can't believe he's letting this fly. It's a nice neck breaker by Akira Shank. We got a cover. What a kick out early on by Alexia Fonseca. Joseph Skoldrin, thank you for liking the stream and welcome to XFW Danger Zone. Akira Shank now. Nice handspring into a moonsault by Akira Shank, the Syndicate. Showing their athleticism off tonight. But Fonseca with a shot to the midsection. Fonseca's got her picked up. And now squatting with Akira Shank on her shoulder, drops her down. Joseph Skoldrin, thank you for following. Welcome to XFW. Thank you for joining the XFW family. We've got a cover. Shank gets the shoulder almost instantaneously. But Fonseca right back on the attack with a brutal right hand. Shank now with a nice counter. Work, hold her down, Fonseca down. Now drilling shots into the arm. Picks her up, drives her down. Phenomenal shot, hooks the leg for a cover. Only a 2 count. Akira Shank will steal one away from that. Sonya Rossi now coming inside the ring. And Shank connects with a shot to her. And now here comes Yuri Tanaka. Mike Atura trying to stop her from coming in the ring. Steven Corderio, thank you for liking the stream. Fonseca now back on command. Fonseca gets lambasted with a clothesline by Akira Shank, who continues the onslaught. And again, the Queens of New Jersey just emphasizing himself at ringside, right in the face of the Syndicate. Neither one belongs at ringside tonight. But again, Mike Atura has told them several times, I've seen him yell, but they're not listening. And that's because they came out here and attacked. Vicious and Delicious. Howard Star, thank you for sending 20 stars our way. Snap there by Akira Shank, goes right into a chin lock. Trying to hold Fonseca down. Fonseca getting back to one knee quickly, trying to get the hold off. Lands a shot right to the lower ribs, and another one. Fonseca breaks the hold. But Shank fires right back with a spinning kick, and a second one. And now a shot to the face. Spinning heel kick. Hell of a combination from Akira Shank, lighting up Alexia Fonseca. The first snapmare, Alexia Fonseca rolls through into a drop toe hold. Fonseca now in control. Scoops her up. Hold her up high. Drops her down. Face first. Akira Shank is in trouble. The Goddess is starting to take a commanding lead in this match. But again, you gotta wonder, what is with the Queens of New Jersey being at ringside, getting in the face of both of these teams? And again, the XFW Women's Tag Team Champions came out just to watch, just to observe, and you saw the Queens of New Jersey attack them and beat them down. And now the Queens staying at ringside, hanging out on the apron. Again, they do have the best seat in the house. Right now, Rossi going to work, dominating a killer Shang, and there's a DDT. Shang in a world of trouble. Irish whip now by Rossi. Shang with a nice deep arm drag, takes her down. Kicked in the midsection, but another counter again by Rossi. Yuri Tanaka again trying to come in. Desperation time for the Syndicate. Rossi now dumps her over. Beautiful suplex. Kara Shang is in on it. She's had a number of unanswered minutes of offense. Colliding. And now again, rolling to her feet. Missing the clothesline. Rossi wraps her up. Reverse DDT. Everything Akira Shang has thrown out, Rossi has an answer for it. Snapmare into a drop toe hold. Up and over, arm drag down by Akira Shang. Akira Shang now back in control. But how much does she have left in the tank? Spinning knee strike. Akira Shang making her way to a corner, much needed tag. In comes Yuri Tanaka. Tanaka now in control, goes for the elbow, nobody home. Sonya Rossi still decent ring awareness. But now cross chop by Akira or by Yuri Tanaka. Tanaka now the fresh lady in the ring. Goes to work on Sonya Rossi. Ooh, what a hell of a chop. Rossi collapsing down the couch from the impact. Got up on the shoulder. Ooh! Nice move there by Yuri Tanaka. Planting her down face first. 2. Almost a 3 count. Sonya Rossi barely getting the shoulder up. Yuri Tanaka looked like she thought she had her cut off. Oh, what a, oh, jeez. Combination of flurries again. We got a cover. 1, 2. Akira Shang trying to cut off, but couldn't make it. Yuri Tanaka now going up high. Oh! Paige Richardson. Paige Richardson bringing Yuri Tanaka off the top rope. Oh! Backbreaker now by Sonya Rossi. Lights up again. Yuri Tanaka. Paige Richardson took Yuri off the top rope. Tanaka still gets the shoulder up. The Queens of New Jersey now starting to make an impact on this match. Interjecting themselves. I don't know how Mike Turner didn't see that. Back and forth battle now we have. The Queens of New Jersey repeatedly getting involved in this match. Yuri Tanaka now picks her up. Cradle driver. But again, Alexia Fonseca there to break up the pinfall. All 4 ladies now inside the ring. Drop kick now. And a suplex delivered from Akira Shang. Lights up Fonseca. Oh, and a counter. A counter by Sonya Rossi. Keeping this alive for the Goddesses. This has really turned into a knockdown, drag-out match, folks. Both teams now fighting for everything. And again, the Uranagi. Onto the back. Oh, and a clothesline. Alexia Fonseca just got leveled by Yuri Tanaka just for being in the vicinity. Fonseca now with a counter. And then tag in comes Akira Shang. Shang now with a shot. Shoulder tackle to midsection. Shang up and over. Powerbomb on the outside by Akira Shang. Rossi now going outside to check on her partner. Comes back in and a shot to the face. Countered out by Akira Shang. Both ladies now battling everything they got. Shang hooks her up. Beautiful suplex. Dumps her over the top of her head. What a hellacious back and forth battle between these two teams. And again, you gotta wonder, what is the Queen of New Jersey doing? Uh-oh, we've seen this in the past, folks. Look at this phenomenal move. Big time impact. There from the Syndicate, we've got a cover. Fun second again, there to break up the count. Syndicate back on the attack. Another cover. Oh my God. Good Lord. Yuri Tanaka with a hellacious shot. Fun second now, fighting Rossi fighting back. Shang with another shot. Shang with a chop. Combination into exploding senton again. We've got a cover. That's it. What a back and forth battle between those two teams. Holy hell. But the Syndicate comes out on top after a marathon match. And again, the Queens of New Jersey interjecting themselves on the apron the entire time. The Queens of New Jersey, obviously with ulterior motives, as these two teams collided. But the Queens right there, the senton splash from Yuri Tanaka pulls off the victory. But the Syndicate victorious tonight despite the Queens jumping in. The Queens of New Jersey attacking the XFW Women's Tag Team Champions as they came out to observe the match. And then the Queens just hanging out at ringside, getting right in the face of both of those teams. The Queens of New Jersey have no respect for the rules, no respect for any other team inside the ring here in XFW. And it's amazing what these two will do. And again, folks, excuse me, a little bit of dinner coming back to get me there. I apologize. The Queens of New Jersey losing the XFW Women's Tag Team Championships this past Saturday night at XFW Fight Night. It is not so. Bungus Dang, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW. Now, again, the Queens are very unhappy. They lost the XFW Women's Tag Team Championships. The Vicious and Delicious very happy as they are now two-time champions. And they said they hope for a long run this time as Women's Tag Team Champions. But obviously the Queens look to get themselves involved. They're looking to interject themselves in any way they can for another opportunity at those championship titles. And now, attacking two other top-tier teams, interjecting themselves inside matches. Folks, whether you want positive or negative eyes on you, the spotlight is on the Queens of New Jersey. Marshall Foskett, thank you for sharing the stream. The Queens of New Jersey definitely have a spotlight on them, whether it's negative or not, folks. It still gets you talking about that team. That's going to be on the minds of the championship and the booking committees. The Queens of New Jersey are playing dirty pool. Mayat Sandar, thank you for following. Thank you for becoming a fan of XFW here at Blood Sword 6 Streaming. Now, as I was saying, the Queens of New Jersey, whether it's negative or positive press, are definitely on the minds of the booking committee. They have made an impact. Folks, this could take them to the championships again. Again, just getting yourselves in the back of the mind of the booking committee. They'll start thinking about that when they are. But folks, we're going to head down to ringside next for another Extreme Rules match featuring none other than the Maniacal Glee next on XFW Danger Zone. We're not sure when or if the Gladiators are returning to SFW. We know they did get stuck overseas during the pandemic and they have not yet returned. But however, this guy again,
New York, weighing in at 220 pounds, Stan Martin.
Does this guy realize what he has signed up for tonight? Stan Martin, a relative newcomer here to XFW, has not had a very good record yet. And I wonder if this guy realizes he has signed up for an Extreme Rules match with the maniacal glee. I don't think this young man realizes what he's in store for tonight. As here comes the maniacal one.
From Sandy, Utah, weighing in at 247 pounds, the Maniac!
The maniacal glee. The insane lunatic of XFW. Making his way out to the ring. Glee motioning out to the audience. At least he didn't trip getting in the ring this time. But Glee in, now right back outside. Getting in the face of the front row crowd. The maniacal one. Always ready to go, but you gotta wonder, folks, which version of Glee do we get? You've heard me talk about the multiple personalities this guy has. And I gotta wonder if Stan Martin here really realizes what he's done for himself. Catches Glee's foot. Glee kicks him off. And a boot to the face. And now Glee. I wonder what he says there. I've never heard Glee speak. He just growls and squeals and makes giggling sounds. Glee now in control. Glee with a DDT drives down Stan to the canvas. Hard impact there. Glee now with a clothesline sends him on the top rope. Whoa, 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 whoa. Lee Bischoff making his way out. Bischoff and Glee have had issues in the past. And now Glee attacking. Lee Bischoff was interjecting himself in this match. Did this just become a triple threat match? Glee now going to work on Lee Bischoff, who's had a match earlier tonight. Glee now running over Martin with a chop. Glee with a shot to the head. And a clothesline down from Glee. Turning his attention again. Up and over. Diving out at Lee Bischoff. Bischoff dodging out of the way. Bischoff in pursuit as Bischoff makes his way back out of the ring. And here comes Stan. Oh, and Glee again catches him with a shot to the head. Lee Bischoff attacking the maniacal one didn't fare as well as he planned. Making his way out to the ring and then quickly getting out after Glee landed a couple of hard-hitting shots right to the top of the head. And now Glee with a baseball bat. Oh no! Stan just got leveled. Swing and a miss by Glee. Stan trying to wrestle that bat away from the maniacal one. And Glee again with the big boot. And this time the baseball bat connects right to the top of the head of poor Stan. Oh my good Lord! Home run! They may have to call this. Glee now just laying in repeated shots to the body of Stan Martin. This guy does not belong inside the squared circle, folks. Glee obviously now in a foul mood after Lee Bischoff coming out and interjecting himself. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got wood. Glee now shoving a table inside the ring and going right back on the stand, stomping away on the knees of Stan Martin. Glee now spinning neckbreaker. Glee himself landing on top of the ladder, of the table. And Glee with a shot right to the chest of Stan with the table. And another one. The maniacal Glee now in control. Stan with almost zero offense in this contest. Glee now with Stan in control. Stan fires back. There's a chin buster from Martin. And a chop. Stan rolling to the outside. Now can this newcomer, can this Stan pull off Stan with a sledgehammer? Nope, decided against that. I think he realized what he was getting himself into. Glee. Oh! Glee with a snapmare. Just lambasted Martin. Oh, hell! Are you kidding me? Glee now with the table on fire inside the ring. And a right cross. Glee now in control. We got a flaming table inside the ring. Stan now sent across into the barricade. Mike and Tura needs to get the hell away from that table. And Steve sent into the ring steps now. Stan Martin definitely bought off more than he can chew tonight. I don't think he realized exactly what he was in for. Lee again with Martin. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Martin sending to the ropes. Lee picks him up and a shot right to the top of the head. Lee now with a brutal impact. Martin with a counter to the table, and there goes Mike Tura, taken out by Glee. Glee will turn around in the corner. Glee's got him on the top rope. Where the hell is he going? Glee, oh! Glee drives the back of Martin onto the top turnbuckle with hellacious force. Oh no, Glee's got him right in front of the table. Glee's got him in front of the flaming table. Glee's got Martin up. Good Lord! Mike Tura himself.
1, 2.
Wow. Either Stan has some Superman-like stamina, or he's dumber than a box of rocks. But now delivers a bulldog to the maniacal one. Lee already getting back to his feet. Stan now, front face lock. Picks up Glee. Suplex. Can Stan get a second life here? Can Stan pull something together? Lee already back to his feet on the outside of the ring. Stan making his way around. Lee with a goes for the shot. Martin able to dodge out of the way. But Lee again follows through. Oh no, Glee gives a sledgehammer right to the midsection. And now a shot to the back. Martin in a world of trouble. This young man had no idea what he signed up for tonight. Glee on the top rope. Glee off the top, shooting star press. Glee felt that one himself. The impact hellacious. Glee now standing over what could be a corpse of Stan Martin. Glee rolls through. Baseball enziguri right to the face of Stan Martin.
1, 2, 3.
That's it. As if there was any other outcome for Stan tonight after being powerbombed through a flaming table. Lee Bischoff coming out and attacking. Look at this, folks. Look at this. We're going to have to get Stan checked for burns. How that young man got his shoulder up. Look how close this was. Mike's hand was almost on the canvas for the table. But Lee Bischoff coming out tonight and attacking Glee seemed to only anger the Maniac and unleash an animalistic rage inside the maniacal Glee. Glee unleashing hell and fury tonight on poor Stan Martin. Again, folks, Stan Martin, relatively new here to XFW, now is, I believe, 0-3, as someone pointed out in our chat room. Stan may not be cut out for professional wrestling. Stan, you may want to go back to being a car salesman, because I understand that's where Stan came from. Lost a bet to his buddies and came into an open call here in XFW. And, well, folks, as you can see, Stan has not fared well for himself too much. And again, I talked earlier tonight about Lee Bischoff and the maniacal one having battles back and forth, and you see what happened. Lee Bischoff winning his match earlier tonight, but now coming out and attacking the maniacal Glee inside the squared circle during a Extreme Rules match, so it was all legal-like. There's no reason for Bischoff not to attack him, to take that opportunity, but it seemed to only anger further the maniacal one, which, again, you saw the rage come out, the burning table, the sledgehammer. Glee unleashing a whole new level of anger. And unfortunately, Stan Martin on the receiving end of that, and I got to give props to Glee for fending off against, well, I was going to say two opponents, but let's face it, folks, that's pretty much 1.5, as Stan is not really that much of a competitor. Stan needs either a tag team or a partner or joint of the ministry, says Jaime. Folks, it is Stan may just not be cut out for professional wrestling. I don't want to rain on this guy's parade. I don't think Stan has hit 5 moves since he landed here in XFW. He's been a punching bag for everyone that's got inside the ring with him. Folks, it's just a little unnerving to watch this guy get beat out and beat in every week. And again, to sign up for an Extreme Rules match. Maybe Stan thought he could use the Extreme Rules to his advantage, but, well, you saw how it went. I'm more interested to see what's going to happen between Lee Bischoff and the Maniacal Glee as these two continue to attack each other, continue to brutalize each other week in and week out here in XFW programming. But folks, while we're done with that, we're going to head down the ring for tag team action as Power and Glory, Easy Money, and Blake the Body Harris collide with America's Finest next on XFW Danger Zone. What is he doing in the ring? What is Hiro Katsuyori doing out there? What is this? This is supposed to be a tag team match. There is chaos all over the place tonight, folks. Hiro Katsuyori. Did he chat? What is going on? Whoa! These guys are not even supposed to be out here. What the hell is going on? Hiro Katsuyori and... oh! What is going on? These two don't even belong out here tonight. And now attacking the tag team is Hiro Katsuyori. What is going on? We have chaos inside the ring. Hiro Katsuyori and Seth Walker do not belong here. Lance Thompson looks like he's walking away. And a shot. Hiro Katsuyori and Seth Walker lighting up. Bobby Wayne just walking away from ringside as these four now continue to battle inside the ring. I'm not sure what's going on here. Katsuyori and Walker do not belong out here. These two fighting at each other inside the ring. And Katsuyori now with a suplex on Easy Money. Is this even a match? Harris now striking away. We have lost all control here tonight in XFW. We have lost all control here in XFW tonight. Folks, I don't even know what the hell just happened there. There was supposed to be Power and Glory taking on America's Finest, but obviously, Seth Walker and Hiro Katsuyori had words tonight going on, attacking each other. I'm not even sure where the hell they came from. I remember it says W2K20 at its finest. I know Hiro Katsuyori and Seth Walker have had issues in the past. But to come out, attack each other, and then turn on the tag team guys that are trying to get in, and you saw Bobby Wayne just put his hands up and say, the hell with this, I'm out of here. Lance Thompson just stood back and said, do whatever. Easy Money tried to break up the fight, and then wound up repeating number of shots to him. Folks, it is chaos tonight on Danger Zone. I don't know what the hell's going on. This is insane. So, folks, it's just more and more and more battling left and right as XFW continues to unfold. The drama each and every week gets bigger and hotter, and this is unbelievable. Now, folks, up next is our main event of the evening. Ramon Cruz, who canceled his match last night, canceled showing up here in XFW, is now ready to go up against Rick Osborne tonight. Now, Rick Osborne has taken some time off. His family had some health issues, so he went back down to Texas to help out his father. He says family does come first, but now set their current and now getting an opportunity to challenge the XFW World Heavyweight Champion inside the squared circle. Now, this could be a monumental moment for Rick Osborne, as he's been chasing after the World Heavyweight Championship for years. And he seems to just elude him or evade him each and every time he turns around, because Osborne is a multi-time United States champion, 4-time XFW United States champion. And he carries such prestige and power, pound for pound, one of the greatest technical wrestlers in all of professional wrestling. And on the other side of the ring tonight is Ramon Cruz, the man who defeated the Destroyer. Now, granted, there was some controversy in that aspect, but nonetheless, Cruz did in fact beat the Destroyer, folks. But tonight, these two technical prowess will collide in our main event. Let's head down to ringside. Now, your main event is underway. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, as we start things off. Here comes Rick Osborne making his way out to the ring.
Making his way to the ring, representing the Grapplers from Fort Worth, Texas. Weighing in at 231 pounds, Rick Osborne.
Rick Osborne, an outstanding pound-for-pound wrestler in XFW. One of the finest you will ever see. A former United States champion multiple times. And tonight we'll have an opportunity to go toe-to-toe with Ramon Cruz. And here comes the XFW World Heavyweight Champion, beautiful Ramon Cruz.
220 pounds, one half of the
Ramon Cruz, you see the shirt, number one guy. Set himself up for victory as he planted a referee at XFW Fright Night, our Halloween event, and cheated the Destroyer out of a cage match with a quick count when he officially became the World Heavyweight Champion. However, the championship was then put in limbo as the two would battle the next night in a ladder match. The Destroyer was checked out after having complications with his knee, but was cleared to wrestle. But then we found out the man that cleared the Destroyer was also not an actual XFW doctor, and went in with an injured knee, and Ramon Cruz targeted that knee and knew what was going on. However, Cruz is still the XFW World Heavyweight Champion. And folks, here we go. Osborne, Cruz, these two are not strangers to one another. They've battled over the United States Championship years ago. And now Cruz and Ramon. Ooh, Cruz throwing Osborne down to the canvas. Osborne now dodging out of the way. Osborne grabs on, German suplex. Textbook. Rick Osborne, and you see Cruz already grasping on to the middle of his back. Cruz with a nice counter. Fireman's carry takeover. Osborne again with a nice counter again. Now going to work on the arm. Twisting on Ramon Cruz. And grabbing right in the arm. And a clothesline now from Rick Osborne. Osborne is looking for an opportunity to challenge for the World Heavyweight Championship for a number of years. This could be his opportunity. Winning this match tonight could set him up for a number one contendership spot, even though the Destroyer has a rematch that he will have against Ramon Cruz at a yet-to-set date. Osborne now slowly getting back to his feet, using the ropes as leverage to get himself back up. Cruz right in pursuit. Right hands down for the World Heavyweight Champion. Cruz now using his own. Whoa! Cruz losing all that weight on the back of Rick Osborne. Osborne catching the foot though with his own kick. DDT. Quick cover now by Osborne. Cruz gets the shoulder up. Osborne very much a family man from Texas, a pure wrestler. For a short time was a member of the industry, joining up with Josh the Coach Clemens and Mason Storm, until Osborne captured the XFW Extreme Opportunity briefcase and actually cashed it in on his friend, at the time his cohort, Josh the Coach Clemens, who had a one-on-one match with Showtime Shane Black and turned it into a triple threat match, which allowed Showtime Shane Black to capture for his second run as XFW World Heavyweight Champion. Ooh, Osborne connects with an elbow right to the face, right to the snout of beautiful Ramon Cruz, making it a little bit more or less beautiful tonight. Osborne getting back to his feet. Again, a number of shots. And loud, brutal right hands to Cruz. Cruz fights back. Spinning heel kick now by Ramon Cruz lights up the challenger. Cruz now going to work, trying to beat Osborne at his own game. Trying to wear down the Texan. Osborne and on. Oh! Beautiful kick there by Ramon Cruz. We've got a cover. Osborne gets the shoulder up. Osborne has been known to tag every now and again with Sean Owens. They call themselves the Grapplers. And they have a tendency every now and again, but right now Owens, as the United States Champion, has not delved into tag team opportunities too often, as he's got a full dance card with the United States Championship, and now with, I believe, 9 successful back-to-back title contention or title defenses by Sean Owens, I'm sorry. Collar and elbow tie now. Ramon Cruz, the World Heavyweight Champion. Osborne set against the ropes. Shoulder tackle, both men no going anywhere. This time Cruz is over the top rope, and Osborne hangs on. Osborne a shot right to the face to cut off Cruz. Both men again grappling in the center of the ring. Cruz again sends him up over the top rope. Cruz now in pursuit, both men on the apron. Ramon Cruz from face lock into a DDT. Hellacious impact. Marshall Foskett, thank you for sending stars. Thank you, Marshall, for your continued support of XFW. Ramon Cruz just devastated. Look at this impact, folks. Osborne on the top of his head on the hardest part of the ring and now collapsing the outside. Osborne has gone limp. Osborne with a nice counter desperation shot there by Osborne. And Osborne sends Cruz into the steel steps. Osborne now back in. Even a count-out victory will grant Osborne a #1 contendership spot over Cruz. Any type of victory tonight will give Osborne that opportunity. Osborne gets back inside. Cruz back in his face. Cruz around, rounding into a German suplex. Cruz now again taunting the audience. Osborne in trouble. Using the ropes again to get himself back in. Osborne may be suffering a little bit of ring rust. He shoots around. Osborne now up and over. Northern Lights! Northern Lights! But couldn't hang on for the cover. Hooks the leg. Osborne! Almost. Osborne hitting a textbook move that he used in the past. And almost knocked off the World Heavyweight Champion. Osborne is shot now. Another clubbing blow to the champion. Comes off the ropes. Big time close right now by Osborne. Osborne now building momentum. Drop kick in the corner. Goes for a knee shot. The champion with a counter. Cruz picks him up. And now stretching him out. Osborne in trouble. Cruz ripping back. Osborne with an elbow. Beautiful arm drag counter by the champ. Oh! And it lays him out. Osborne now in control. Osborne looking for the Texas Cloverleaf. Osborne has it on. Osborne has the Texas Cloverleaf locked on. Osborne trying to tap out the champion. Osborne trying to tap out. Ramon Cruz. Cruz breaks the hold. Osborne so close to victory. And a right hand from Cruz. Cruz gets him up. Cruz with the German suplex. Cruz with the German suplex. And Cruz gets it. Son of a bitch. Pardon my French, folks. Ramon Cruz with the victory. Rick Osborne so close. So close to pulling it off. Locking on the Texas Cloverleaf. Naya Patel, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW. Ramon Cruz victorious in a very closely contested match between himself and Rick Osborne. Osborne almost walking away with the victory, looking close to setting himself up as a #1 contender.
Here is your winner.
But Ramon Cruz walks away with the victory tonight at XFW Danger. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. That has been our show tonight. We appreciate the love and support everyone has shown our way. And again, folks, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for the likes, and thank you for the shares, and thank you for the stars, everyone. We will not be here tomorrow. XFW Saturday Showdown will not be on. I unfortunately have to go to my real life job, which sucks. But we'll be back next week for more XFW action. We hope you will join us then. In that meantime, you can go back and watch all of our replays on Facebook or YouTube if you choose to. We also encourage everyone to get onto YouTube and become a new subscriber, as we will have programming there on YouTube. But folks, thank you for tuning in. That is our stream for the night. We'll see you next week for more XFW action.